Corey, I have a challenge for you, all right?
What?
For the first time in your life, try to be positive, man!
We are the longest reigning tag champs, and feel the power!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 205 pounds, Xavier Woods.
Xavier with Francesca number 88. Oh man, I would love to have my own Francesca. Xavier Woods, I think the most underrated member of New Day.
He's an incredibly talented superstar, deceptively powerful, lightning quick, and very, very tough from bell to bell.
Let's not forget, he's one of these gaming nerds, too. He's got an internet channel, up, down, down. One of the most popular channels ever, hello.
Let's not go too hard on up, down, down. I've been on there a handful of times. I mean, Woods is okay in that realm when he dresses like a civilian, not like unicorn vomit.
Hey, did you see me on up, down, down when I played ping pong?
No.
Byron, you shouldn't even be in the same arena as this man. Why not?
And his opponent from Palm Springs, Florida, weighing in at 231 pounds, EC3.
Look at the physique on EC3. This guy's got muscles in places most people don't even have places.
Talk about an incredible story. A superstar who left WWE years ago, reinvented himself, got himself in the best shape of his life, to your point, Corey, and now he is back in his words, in the top 1%.
Are you doubting him?
I'm just repeating what he says.
Corey, you gotta realize Byron spent most of his life in the bottom 99.
That's not true.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
We're at a crossroads. Neither competitor is backing down here.
The slam.
Oh, nasty impact.
Xavier Woods really feeling the heat now. To be expected, though. It's not like he's in there with a slouch, guys.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes
looking for all the glory here. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Oh, wow. Harsh impact.
Hooked up and...
Oh, nice belly to back.
That could be a game changer.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done. Are we gonna see it?
I saw EC3 backstage earlier tonight and asked him what the name EC3 stands for. He said, and I quote, "On a breaks free."
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Boom, what impact. It goes down hard. On the shoulders here.
And it could be a long way down from there.
Michael, I commend you for trying to find out the origins of the name EC3, but this is a guy so deluded, he probably doesn't even remember what EC3 actually stands for.
Oh, Byron, my inside sources have told me what EC3 stands for.
He goes for the cover. That was nowhere near a 3 count.
Not yet.
Oh boy, he is rolling. And look at the quickness by EC3. Wow.
This might be it.
Oh my, I'm not sure how much he has left. Things just went from bad to worse for Xavier Woods.
Powerbomb. He's going for the pin. There's the pin. It's over. It's all over. A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
Check him out here. Oh, I can't believe this. And so it goes.
Here is your winner, EC3.
Now that's an eye-opening victory.
That's a big win right there. Anytime you can pin another WWE competitor's shoulders to the mat for the 3 count, you should be proud.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing. This kid's the real deal.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 245 pounds, Jason
Hey, Byron, here's a little trivia question for you. Who's the only person to win the NXT, SmackDown, and Raw Tag Team titles?
Oh, I know. Jason Jordan.
For the first time in your life, Saxton, you're right. He read it off my notes. Fair point. Jason Jordan joined Raw in 2017 as General Manager Kurt Angle's son. What a wonderful moment
You
that
broke
was.
the news.
I know. It was the proudest thing I've ever done. What a beautiful family. What a talented, gold-blooded family.
Here comes the worst internet champion ever, Zack Ryder.
and his opponent from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 224 pounds, Zack Ryder.
He's a broski, like the three of us.
No, Byron, I am not a broski. I have nowhere near the penchant for fake Tanner and spiked hair as Zack Ryder does.
He never sat back and waited for opportunities to be handed to him. He went after those opportunities. He grabbed those opportunities, and he has made an amazing career for himself here in WWE.
Definitely an electric feeling to this venue tonight.
And I can't help but get the feeling that this is going to be one of those matches people will be talking about.
He's got the shoulders down.
What a stomp. Good grief.
Beautiful technique. Behind the ridiculous hair, terrible chants, and horrible outfits, Zack Ryder managed to create a finisher in the Rough Rider that does serious damage to an opponent.
You're talking about somebody's hair. I had the unfortunate experience of feeling the Rough Rider one night on Monday Night Raw, and I can tell you I felt terrible for weeks following that night.
Zack Ryder's so adept at executing the Rough Rider that the Long Island IZ is able to drop an opponent with it by reversing maneuvers that he's supposed to be on the receiving end of, like sidewalk slams and power bombs.
We see Jason Jordan on his heels a bit here.
He may have to start reevaluating his game plan.
Oh, what a snapmare.
Oh, perfectly executed.
And Jason Jordan getting the shoulder up too soon.
Drop kick with precision. Oof. Remember, this is a man who was a three-time NCAA national qualifier in amateur wrestling at Indiana University. Jason Jordan has become known as the savant of suplexes, and everyone better watch out when those singlet straps go down.
Jason Jordan is the power man of American Alpha, but it's also important to remember this decorated competitor possesses speed and agility. Just look at when Jordan nails an opponent with his signature drop kick.
I've known Jason Jordan for a long time, and I will say this. Make no mistake about it. When the bell rings, Jason Jordan is something to see. I just wish he'd get a grip on himself with some of these celebrations.
Boom! What a drop kick.
On the mark.
Strong kick.
My goodness. Set it up.
Oh, man, right to the neck. Go behind.
Breaker.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
A superstar can't lock up with Zack Ryder and not be prepared to encounter high-impact offense. Ryder's not afraid to take to the air or drop you with his broski boot.
Nailed it.
What do you think Zack Ryder needs to do to get back into this battle? I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
I'd never count this guy out, but I'll tell you what, he's not looking so hot right now. He's really going to need to find a way to get back in this thing.
The Long Island IZ certainly has an offensive repertoire that every WWE superstar needs to be aware of. Zack Ryder has the offense and the determination to win every match he's in.
Zack Ryder is a master at exploding with high-impact offense. And
here's Jason Jordan.
He's looking good.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Ooh, what impact. His shoulders are down. He gets the shoulder up before 3.
Not yet.
This one's not over yet. We've seen plenty of people come back from being in a lot worse shape.
Incoming! I just can't get over the physicality of this match. It has been absolutely brutal.
And it's Zack Ryder showing some agility.
Knee lift!
He wants no part of the outside.
With the point of the elbow right in the nose.
Jeez.
Now back to the ring. You gotta believe this one's over.
And a massive belly-to-belly. Good grief.
There's a pin now.
Real close. Too close for comfort.
Wow, I am impressed.
Jason Jordan has him right where he wants him.
Jason Jordan is looking to end this.
I don't know. This may very well be it.
There's the pinfall and the victory.
Now let's take a look back at these guys in action.
Remember this? He's getting it done here. He ain't messing around. And finally,
Here is your winner, Jason Jordan.
There's plenty of reason for celebration tonight.
That's the kind of win that makes you feel good about yourself.
Wow. Just wow. I'm speechless. What an amazing match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bobby Roode.
Things just became absolutely glorious. Can I get a hallelujah?
hallelujah!
Not from you, Byron. How many times do we have to go through this?
I've been practicing all week.
You haven't gotten any better.
The sky is truly the limit for the glorious Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode knows how to make an entrance, and he's got the substance to back it up.
Byron, I'm not going to ask you this question because you're not cool enough, but I'll ask Graves. Graves, are you ready to walk with Elias?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
And his opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 222 pounds, Elias.
Listen, I can't deny his in-ring ability, but when it comes to his music, I got no time for Elias.
He's got his own album, Corey. How can you deny what this man is all about?
When it comes from in the ring, bell to bell, absolutely, I've got all the respect in the world for what Elias is capable of. But when he strums his guitar, it makes my ears bleed.
I'd actually kind of like to see that.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Here we go, fellas. I've been looking forward to this one for quite some time.
Bobby Roode looking good tonight, truly worthy of the expensive robes he wears to the ring.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with a guy who shops at Suit City, but if these were fashion competitions, his opponents would have already lost.
Oh, what a kick!
Snapmare.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Here he goes.
He looks to be losing a bit of leverage here.
Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
And setting him up.
Effectively using the knee. I'll never forget Elias' sad attempt to return after his defeat in a loser leaves NXT match against Cassius Ohno. Just a few weeks later, we were introduced to the masked competitor, El Vagabundo.
Oh, and the rolling neck snap. Elias getting put in check here.
This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Man, I wouldn't call for the medics just yet, Cole. He still appears to be in pretty good shape here.
Byron, you mentioned El Vagabundo and Elias. I personally believe that they're different guys. Elias has American Beauty, while El Vagabundo has Spanish eyes.
Different name, same awful music. Also, when El Vagabundo had a match against Oney Lorcan, he was unmasked, and we all saw Elias' pathetic attempt to stay at NXT foiled.
Oh, and a backbreaker!
Right to the spine. Snapmare.
Harsh impact.
Elias is such a determined competitor. Guys, how can you face off against a performer with such a hungry heart?
Oh, let's not beat around the bush. Elias is a terrible musician. He's also got an outrageous ego. If you can get under his skin about his lack of musical talent, you're halfway to a win already.
He's starting to stagger a bit.
Going back to strategy about Elias. While I don't agree with Corey's sentiment about Elias' talent, Byron, would you say that heckling could work against WWE's most talented musician?
There is a proven track record of Elias becoming unnerved, Michael. NXT crowds riled Elias by telling him to drift away, while Jason Jordan and Braun Strowman got in Elias's head by ruining it.
Bobby Roode might get an early 3 count.
He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Still in it.
Double axe handle smash.
Elias definitely starting to crack here.
You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
If he wants to win this thing, he's going to need to make some changes here. There's no way he can stay in this match if he doesn't find a way to fend off this attack.
At this point, they both look to be about evenly matched. Maybe I'd give him an edge, but not by much. Oh boy, he is rolling. Roode with an earth-shattering spine buster.
That was glorious. No, he kicks out. Nicely done.
He can withstand a lot more punishment, I can promise you that.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Bobby Roode setting it up.
Hallelujah.
Here's his chance to win this.
He's got him covered.
The pinfall and the victory.
Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup.
Man, this was great. I really enjoyed every minute of this.
Here is your winner, Bobby Roode.
Extremely impressive win, guys.
Few things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, the United States Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura.
One of the most dangerous superstars WWE has ever known. And not only because he's a world-renowned striker, maybe the best in the whole business, you are looking at a master of mind games, a psychological warrior.
Some might say those mind games, that sinister-like attitude represents the true personality of Shinsuke Nakamura. A man who feels he has freed himself from the weight of the WWE Universe.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
And his opponent, from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, the WWE Champion, Samoa Joe.
One of the baddest dudes to ever play the game. The first two-time NXT champion. A world-traveled, world-class competitor. One of the most well-rounded athletes sports entertainment's ever encountered.
Yeah, the scenery may have changed in Samoa Joe's career, but the attitude is still the same. Samoa Joe does what he wants, when he wants.
A very dangerous.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
The battles between Shinsuke Nakamura and Samoa Joe set a new tone for competition in NXT. The encounters these men had also proved the lengths superstars will go to so that they are the one with the NXT Championship wrapped around their waist.
Profound, Saxton. Of course Shinsuke Nakamura and Samoa Joe went all out during these matches. Both superstars wanted to be at the top of the mountain in NXT. When it was all said and done, it was the King of Strong Style who left the battlefield as NXT champion.
It didn't take long for Shinsuke Nakamura to rise to the top of NXT. Less than 5 months after his debut, he beat Samoa Joe at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2 to become NXT champion.
Before the bell even rang, Nakamura showed why he was NXT's rock star as a live violinist played. By the end of the match, he was also NXT's champion.
He's got the shoulders down.
He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters a bit there.
The two of you were discussing Nakamura versus Samoa Joe, a match I was lucky enough to call as part of NXT's commentary team. Those two guys like to hit hard, and the end result showed it, as Samoa Joe left the battle without his title and with a dislocated jaw.
It was just the start of their rivalry, which would include even more brutal matches and 2 more title changes between the greatest strikers in NXT history.
Listen, fellas, we always know Samoa Joe competes at another level. Tonight, I think you're going to see an even more dangerous Joe than you're used to seeing. Expect to see the fastest hands in this business in heavyweight striking that would make a boxer jealous.
His shoulders are down. And Joe getting the shoulder up.
The Destroyer still has destruction to dish out.
That is a frightening thought. And no luck against Joe there.
Picking up on what Corey mentioned about Joe striking, his quickness combined with accuracy makes Samoa Joe the right hand of destruction.
And don't make the mistake of being one-dimensional against Joe. He's capable of sudden offense. The instant you think you have his hands figured out, he'll pound you with all the power of his massive legs. Samoa Joe can deliver punishment with every part of his body.
Guys, the word patience is not one I would associate with Samoa Joe. Evidence to that can be seen in his Universal Championship match. Joe grew tired of waiting, interrupting pre-match introductions and unloading on the Beast like no one had ever done before. By the end of the night, Brock Lesnar knew he was in a hell of a fight.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Michael, you only scratched the surface of Joe's bout against Brock. We saw a fierce and fearless destroyer. Samoa Joe's stock absolutely rose that night. He took a loss, but I also think he took a piece of the Beast in that match.
You know, I don't often... Inverted power slam.
Wow. The King of Strong Style with a massive slam.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
This is all but over.
Shinsuke Nakamura just changed the momentum of this match.
Here we go. Kinshasa! Can he finish the job?
We've got a cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow, I am impressed.
Shinsuke Nakamura beginning to look a little uneasy.
He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
That confidence he has.
Ring rattling.
You simply can never.
He thinks he has it.
2. He hasn't done nearly enough to get the pin yet.
Have to put in a little more work than that.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
Coquina clutch! Coquina clutch!
Coquina clutch. This one's over, Byron. You simply can never count out Samoa Joe.
This is exactly what Joe was waiting for.
Going for something else, it seems.
I suspect he knows something that we don't, Cole. Why else would he just let him out of that hole?
It's obvious Joe is feeling the pain that's been dealt out so far.
He's absolutely running on fumes right now.
Oh, man, he has plenty of reason to be concerned here, guys. But you know what? So does his opposition. This is about as close as it gets.
Look out!
Shoulders on the mat. Barely at 2.5.
He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight.
Oh, nasty impact.
And no luck against Joe there.
Belly to belly. Hold on, guys. We got something going on here.
Yeah, they got some words for each other.
Before he ever set foot in WWE, Samoa Joe is a world-traveled veteran, racking up championships and promotions across the globe.
And before WWE, the Samoan submission machine had already done battle with the likes of John Cena, Daniel Bryan, and AJ Styles throughout his storied career.
We touched a bit on Samoa Joe's storied career. Despite his pedigree, the thought of Joe entering a WWE ring seemed to be relegated to only our imaginations.
And I am oh so glad to see his presence as a reality now. Samoa Joe has done anything and everything there is to do in sports entertainment except reach the highest levels of success in WWE. But I believe it's only a matter of time.
Backdrop suplex. Gentlemen, of the three of us, I don't have much argument over who is the bravest because Corey has actually been in the ring with Samoa Joe.
Well, I consider myself brave, as should any competitor who steps in front of Joe, but there aren't too many men who want to go blow for blow with the human wrecking ball. That's a lesson I learned the hard way.
Oh, come on, not like this. This is not how I wanted to see this end.
Man, oh man, look at that. Check this out. Yeah, he's putting in the work. And last but not least,
here is your winner, Shinsuke Nakamura.
And the official decision is a countout.
hey, a win's a win, but I'm not sure if there are many people on the roster that would want to get the win like this.